Ranking the best safeties in Madden 24. We're back here with another tier list update. Today we're going to be taking a look at safety. And now today we have an absolutely loaded update. We have so many 99s to go over. And that's really going to change the old tier list real quick. We also do have a team captain update that we'll take a look at first. But base tier list right here. So we had some guys before in Derwin James and Rashad Jones that I really thought were S tier corners. I am going to go ahead and get rid of this tier right here. So this just isn't going to be a thing anymore. And I'm just going to group them with the other safeties. And I think everyone should just come down a singular tier. And this is what the tier list is looking like for me before we get into the new cards. Now, like I said, first things first, team captain update right here. Max ratings up to 97 speed, gets all 32 team chems, and with every team captain in the lineup can get an additional speed point. So what I'm trying to say is pretty easy to get them up to 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 90 man, 90 zone coverage as well, and this time has play ball and air aggressive. The team captains do start to get discounted abilities. So this is a card that can go ahead and get deep out zone KO, mid zone, or pick artist for discount. Now, I don't think it's crazy at this point, but I mean, it's better than nothing, right? I'm okay with D tier. I think Justin Reed and some of these other guys are still a little bit better, just given their discounts, but Eric Berry, good enough to make the list. He was just F tier for a while now. Now, after that, though, we got Harrison Smith. So Harrison Smith, we're going to rate him based on his max rating card right here, his 99 overall, with 97 speed, 98 acceleration, 6'2" height, 90 man, 99 zone coverage, has play ball and air aggressive. Now, when we look at his abilities, all right, he can get Enforcer Supreme, mid zone, and pick artist all for 0 AP. For me, the no outsiders really doesn't matter. For me, the deep end zone knockout, at this point, you want deep zone because so many people get it. So for me, he's an in the box player. Mid zone pick artist for 0 is a combo I would run on him, and I think that's really good. Now, again, for me, he's a sub linebacker, potential slot CB as well. I think he's good. I'd rather use everyone in A tier like as a true safety. This is a card I'm going to put B, but he's in a tough spot because he's also someone that, for the most part, I think besides Rashad Jones and Derwin, these are two cards I really like in the box. I would rather use Harrison Smith over everyone else on this list in the box. I really like his abilities. The people he's battling, though, for like his role are linebackers now with lurk artist, mid zone, flat zone. I can see the argument for A. And after him, we got Rodney Harrison. So Rodney Harrison, 97 speed, 97 acceleration, 6'1" height, 90 man, 98 zone. This time, abilities on him. This is a really unique card. So he is the mid zone pick artist again, but he also gets tackle supreme for 0, which tackle supreme is secure tackler plus unfakeable. This is the best ability in the game first jukebox, really your only chance. I think he is the ultimate utility player. Mid zone tackle supreme for 0 is what I would run on him, and for me, that is better than what Harrison Smith gets. I really like this combo. I really like Rodney Harrison's card. For me, it's like he's a tough one to rank though too, because as a true safety, there's so many cards that are better, but he's someone that can play in the box as a slot CB as well. He's a utility player. He's like a utility player, definitely great in red zone situations as well. I would be willing to put him A. So far, Harrison Smith and Rodney Harrison kind of are playing the same role, and I think Harrison's better at it. And right after that, we get Tyrann Mathieu. So Tyrann Mathieu is 5'9", really short, 97 speed, 97 acceleration, 98 zone, 96 man. This time does have the play ball and air aggressive. And for abilities this time, he gets deep end zone knockout, mid zone pick artist for 1. It's just, again, at this point, you want the deep zone KO. I don't think he's terrible. I don't think he's unusable. I would be willing to say B tier, and I could see him being argued like different placement within B tier, but the deep end zone knockout, it is for 0 AP, a deep end plus mid zone for 1. And now right after that, we got Nolan Cromwell with 97 speed, 98 acceleration. He is 6'1", 93 man, 98 zone coverage, play ball and air aggressive. This time abilities on him, deep zone knockout, mid zone knockout, 2 AP total. Very similar to Justin Simmons, have very similar thoughts on both the cards. For me, he's literally going right by Justin Simmons. It's 2 AP for deep zone and mid zone, but they're pretty tall, and I could see you even saying, hey, I like them better than Ed Reed. I don't think they're S tier players, but I think they're great cards in the game. And now right after that, we got Geno Stone with 97 speed, 99 acceleration. He is 5'10" height, 98 speed, 92 man. This time play ball and air aggressive. And of course, for his abilities, mid zone knockout pick artist for 0 or deep end mid zone. He's kind of similar to Tyrann Mathieu, and I mean, he does get the mid zone pick artist. I think his best role is as a sub linebacker, but like the thing about him being a sub linebacker, right? I feel like he doesn't really have the stats to do it, and also he's not like a big body. I like Rodney Harrison more than this card. I would put him similar level to Tyrann Mathieu. I could maybe see the argument for A. I don't love his abilities, and I personally would rather use Harrison Smith and Rodney Harrison for his role. And right after that, we got Kam Chancellor, Bam Bam Cam, 99 speed, 95 acceleration, 6'3" height, 96 man, 99 zone coverage, 99 block shed, 99 impact blocking. This time when we look at his abilities and everything, so first off, X Factor, I don't know why it says running gun. I don't think he can get that. Threw me off for a second. But bottleneck, dual threat, universal coverage. For me, he doesn't need one of these things. He does get avalanche built on for 0. I think that's where he just like becomes this new level of in the box player. And he was really the reason why I wasn't willing to put Rodney Harrison S tier, because he can get mid zone, secure tackler, pick artist, all for 0 AP, and he can get deep zone, mid zone, pick artist for 1. I think he's perfect either way, either as a top strong safety or an in the box player. Wherever you want to play him, I think he is extremely great. And also a little slept on thing, if you play him at an outside corner, deep zone, mid zone, secure tackler at the outside corner spot, I like that too. I think he's just a great card in the game. Now, is he worth 5 mil? Probably not. Really like the card. He is going to be in the S tier for sure. But after him, we got Jamal Adams with 99 speed, 97 acceleration, 6'1" height, 99 zone coverage, 90 man. This time we look at his abilities. So first off, X factor standpoint, you get avalanche, run stuff for universal coverage for pre-lit. They're not terrible, but built on ability, persistent for 0, gonna help him stay in the zone a little bit longer. Base abilities right here, mid zone pick artist for 0. For me, it's literally like he's just Harrison Smith. It feels like I'm underrating this card. It's just, I like Rodney Harrison more than this card too. Maybe with the universal coverage, I can see the argument for A, but my argument against that is, want a universal coverage player, I'd rather use Kevin Byard. I'd rather use like reinforcement on Derwin. I'd rather use reinforcement on Rashad Jones. I'd rather do the same thing on Justin Simmons. That's kind of my argument against him. I don't think he's worth his price, and also I don't think he has, I would just rather use, if I wanted to use Jamal Adams, right, I'd just use Harrison Smith. And after that, we got 99 overall Kirby Joseph from the draft promo with 98 speed, 98 acceleration. He is 6'1", 97 man, 99 zone coverage, play ball and air aggressive. This time for his abilities though, they gave him deep out zone KO, flat zone pick artist. Like no deep out for 0, no flat zone for 0. This is just overall a pretty bad card. Like he isn't even really a safety. He would be an outside corner. This is a pretty awful stack at this point in the game. For me, Kirby Joseph, I'm gonna put him C tier. I'd rather use Minka. I'd rather use Jesse. I would rather use everyone in B. I'd rather use Ronnie Lott over him, because deep zone at least will cover like everything at the top. So yeah, I'm not really too high on this Kirby Joseph card. I don't really think he's that good. And now we get 2 of the Heritage Month cards. Now, you won't be able to get these cards till like a month from now. While they are 99 overalls, the most you can get is a 96. 99 overall unlocks their last bucket, which we'll talk about, right? So Ufanga right here with 98 speed, 96 acceleration. They do get all 32 team chems, so you could relatively easily get him up to 99 speed. And he has 90 man, 90 zone coverage. Play ball and air conservative is something I don't like, but let's talk abilities, okay? So he gets 3 buckets. Again, this last bucket gonna be his 99 overall. So right now at a 96, you could run flat zone pick artist for 0. You could do secure tackler flat zone. You could do secure tackler pick artist. Okay roll as a slot. Overall, best version of the card. Again, you get 3 buckets. I would say it's secure tackler flat zone pick artist, or secure tackler flat zone mid zone in the slot, or a sub linebacker spot as well. I think he fits a pretty nice role. I would put him same level as like Harrison Smith and Jamal Adams. I really like Rodney Harrison with that tackle supreme. Maybe could see the argument for right here. I don't hate that argument if you want to make it. And joining him, we got Alohi Gilman right here, and he is 5'11", but 98 speed, 98 acceleration, 97 man, 99 zone coverage, can relatively easily get him up to 99 speed, and he has play ball and air balance this time. And for his abilities, okay, so again, at a 96 overall, you get 2 buckets. So it'd be deep zone, mid zone for 1 right now, which is great still. Final stack on him would be deep zone, mid zone, pick artist, 1 AP. Hard to beat that stack right now. So in my opinion, this card for sure is making the S tier right now. I think he's a little bit better than Ed Reed because he gets the 0 AP pick artist on top. But the question we have to ask ourselves is he going to be S tier by the time we can get him? I don't know. We'll see. That's going to be like basically by the next update, we'll see how Alohi Gilman fits in the game. And right after that, we got Troy Polamalu with 99 speed, 98 acceleration, 97 man, 99 zone coverage. This time play ball and air aggressive, and Troy P this time is kind of crazy. So he can get universal coverage, combine X factor for 0 AP. Something a little bit slept on is the fact that Tariq Woolen gets this, but he gets it for 1 AP. Troy P gets it for 0. So you could just run that on him. Like with the token, 0 AP universal coverage, you could do that. I don't think you need to though, because 1, he gets built on pick artist for 0. 2, he gets every KO you would really need. Now, this final bucket right here is if you run the token on him, which I don't think it's bad. Even if you don't, he gets deep zone, mid zone, pick artist, 1 AP total. But if you run the token on him, you can then put an additional flat zone knockout on him for 0 AP, would get every KO in zone coverage that you could need. So Troy P for me, I think he is also an easy addition into this S tier. above Alohi Gilman for me. Easy addition, great safety in the game. All right, now after that, we get back-to-back Antoine Winfields. Now, one is the LTD version, one is the non-LTD version. So we're gonna go over non-LTD first. Now, the stats don't change. All that changes is one ability bucket. So 98 speed, 99 acceleration, 5'9", is short, and also play ball and air aggressive. So on the non-LTD card right here, he gets deep out zone knockout and mid zone knockout, 1 AP total. Not bad. However, on the LTD version, we go to LTD Antoine Winfield right here. He actually gets, I actually lied, there's actually a pretty big difference. He gets deep zone knockout for 0. You can also run flat zone for 1 if you want it, but for me, it'd be deep zone knockout, mid zone knockout, pick artist, and total for 1 AP. The LTD version, I think, is a lot better, but I mean, I think the other one, like the non-LTD one, I would still place him in the A tier by like Rashad Jones, Derwin James, someone that you could play at outside corner. But this one right here, the LTD one, is going to make the S tier for me right by Alohi Gilman. Again, he is a little bit shorter, but that ability stack is kind of crazy, so he is going to make that S tier for me. And right after that, we got LTD Buda Baker with 98 speed, 99 acceleration. He is 5'10", 96 man, 99 zone coverage, play ball and air aggressive. Now for his abilities, he can get deep out zone KO in mid zone for 1 AP, or mid zone and lurk artist for 0, or mid zone secure tackler for 1. I really wish, by the way, he would have an additional bucket. Say, for instance, he got deep out mid zone secure tackler for 2. I'd be willing to say he's one of the best corners in the game. In my opinion, he's just by like Rashad Jones and Derwin James for me again, and this non-LTD Antoine Winfield, because he's someone you can play at outside corner. You can have success there. He's not a top safety, in my opinion. Could be a decent sub linebacker as well for you. And after that, we got Amani Hooker with 98 speed, 98 acceleration, 5'11" height, 96 man, 99 zone coverage, play ball and air aggressive this time. And for his abilities, he can get deep zone knockout, mid zone knockout for 1 AP total. Pretty similar, in my opinion, to Ed Reed, which again, he's like a shorter safety in the game. Don't think he makes S tier because he's missing the additional pick artist. Really great card still, gets a really good ability stack. And we also get Brian Dawkins with 98 speed, 96 acceleration, 98 man, 99 zone, even good in the box stats as well. Play ball and air aggressive. Now he comes with a built-on mid zone knockout for 0 AP, and for his additional abilities, can get deep zone knockout for 1, flat zone knockout, so you could get every KO, run him at an outside corner if you wanted to, or at a top safety spot. Something else I recommend is the pick artist. So deep zone, mid zone, pick artist, 1 AP total. Love Brian Dawkins. He is for sure making this S tier as well, and one of the better free safeties in the game. And now the final card we got right here is Mike Reinfeldt, and he's 6'2", 98 speed, 95 acceleration, man coverage, zone coverage, all look phenomenal, even really good in the box stats as well. Play ball and air aggressive, and this time for his abilities, he gets a built-on pick artist for 0 AP. There's 2 different combos you can run. So for discount, he can get deep zone knockout, mid zone knockout, secure tackler, and they also gave him an avalanche for 0 AP. So this is what I think. You have to decide, do you want to play him in the box, or do you want to play him as a true safety? As a true safety, I would go deep zone knockout, mid zone knockout, 1 AP total with the pick artist, of course. But as a in the box player, I'd go the avalanche, secure tackler, pick artist, user him, and he's a beastly user like that too. Kind of similar to Kam Chancellor in a sense. So I'm going to put him like up here as well. 3 LTD safeties. Now, are they going to be worth their price? Kind of tough to say. I'd probably lean towards no, but yeah, boys, this has been my thoughts on the safety position in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, you enjoy content like this, want to stay updated with the best cards in Madden, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use some of these cards live on stream, I stream every single day, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. To watch on the YouTube side of things, make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here because I rank the best corners in Madden 24.